Welcome to Quick and Easy Kitchen. Now today we are going to cook a fresh pork butt. Now we got this on sale at Kroger's because they had a sale going on pork butts. And our pork butt is 7.25 pounds. So what we're going to do is we are going to wash and clean this and also pat dry the pork butt. And we are going to put our spices on it. And we're going to let it marinate overnight. And then tomorrow we're going to cook this low and slow for like 8 to 10 hours. But this is going to be a delicious pork butt.
Yeah, the mistake that people make on pork butts is that they try to cook it too fast at 350, 375. You can't do that. You have to cook it at 275 and it's low and slow. And then you'll have pull apart pork that's unbelievable. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to wash this up really, really good, pat it dry, and then I'm going to come and show you the spices that we're going to put on it. You will be using a mustard rub, and you will be using spices, and then you're going to put that in the refrigerator and let it marinate overnight.
Yeah.
And then when the pork is almost done, you're going to barbecue it.
Yes, so we're going to have some barbecue pork here, and what we're going to do is we're also going to put it into a sandwich because I love barbecue pork sandwiches. Yeah. I wanted to show you guys we have washed thoroughly our pork butt and also pat dry, which is what we're doing right now. And then Mom did trim up the pork butt, and it looks absolutely beautiful. To show you guys, we have our pork butt right here. Now we have thoroughly washed this and we've also pat dry. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put a mustard. We're going to put mustard on it because it's going to be a really good binder. And now some people may not say no mustard on a pork butt, but it is actually very good and it holds the spices very, very well. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit overnight, but we're going to put mustard on it, then we're going to put it into a bowl, and we're going to mix our spices on up, and then we're going to, bring our pork butt back out, and then we're going to put it all over. And you want it to marinate overnight because you want that flavor. You want all the spices going into the meat.
Now, if you decide to keep that piece of meat that's on the bottom of these, you're going to make slices into that. But I've chosen to take that fat off because, like I said, there is a lot of fat that is inside a pork butt. So you're going to get all that delicious flavor. Don't think for a minute you're not, because, you can see there's still a lot of fat going through the meat. But if you want to take that off to eliminate that, that's the best way. And you're still going to get the excellent flavors.
Is I've got our spices lined up, and Mom's going to tell us how much of each spice. Okay. So what I have here right now is I have complete. Let me show them that.
Okay, it's 1 tablespoon of complete.
Yes, 1 tablespoon of complete. And we make this a lot, and everybody loves our barbecue pork butt sandwiches. They do.
Now, I'm using 1 teaspoon
of Lawry seasoned salt.
Right. Just want to make sure I've got,
Yeah, 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of Lawry seasoning salt.
Okay.
That's all the salt that you're going to use of that.
Now, if you wanted to use kosher salt instead of Lawry seasoned salt, by all means do that.
You're going to use 1 teaspoon of paprika.
Yes.
Okay, there you go, Deanna. And now we're going to do 1 teaspoon
of onion powder. And really sprinkle that on because that gives it a lot of good flavor.
And we're using extra garlic, even though everything has it, but we're going to use some extra garlic.
So 1 teaspoon of garlic.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go, those 2. And we're going to use 1 teaspoon of chili powder.
Yes, 1 teaspoon of chili powder.
There you
That
go.
looks really good.
Doesn't it works magic. Now,
So I'm going to show you our spices. Forgive me for moving the camera.
I'm missing one spice, Deanna, and I need the cumin.
Right here, right in front of me.
It was hiding behind
The bowl.
Okay.
And then we got black pepper.
Yeah. Now you're going to use 1 teaspoon of cumin.
How much black pepper?
Let's see. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then you're just going to mix it around like that with your hands. Or a spoon, whatever you got. Because it's all going to go on my hands, and that's why I said please wear some gloves.
And this spice is really, really good, you guys. And if you wanted to add extra stuff, you know, extra spices, by all means, you know, put your spices that you like on your pork butt. But this is the way we make ours for this video.
You want to be really generous with the spice.
Yes.
So if you need to, you know, depending on the size of pork butt that you get, you might want to go back and double the spice recipe. But this is a very good spice recipe.
Mom has the mustard. See how she's rubbing the mustard on in?
Yes.
Now look how good
You
that
just
looks.
want to rub this everywhere. I've used about a cup of mustard. You know, you may not use the whole thing. But like I said, this pork butt that I've got is
7.25.
0.25. So you just really want to smother that on. And then you're going to turn it over. And you're going to do the other side. Mustard is a really good binder for any cut of meat.
You can use it on fish, you can use it on pork, you can use it on beef. You know, it's whatever you want to use it on.
Right.
It is a really, really good binder, and it holds the spices.
Yes.
And you don't taste the mustard. You do not taste the mustard at all.
You really don't. You would think, oh my gosh, she's mustard crazy.
But no, you
it's
don't
not.
taste it.
If you've ever ate my ribs that I make with, you know, the taco sauce and mustard, they're wonderful. I mean, they really are. You'd be surprised at what, you know, mustard can do to a piece of meat. So let's get all that goodness out. And I did. I used the whole cup.
Yes, so it was 1 cup of mustard that we used here. Now we got everything done. We've added some extra spice to this.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a bowl and we're going to marinate it overnight.
Right. And this is going to be
Here's our
so
bowl.
good, guys. We're going to put it in a large yellow bowl, Deanna. You're going to have to really get some muscle there and hold that one. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you want to grab that spice.
Yeah, the spice.
The spice smells
so
wonderful,
good.
and it's amazing. It tastes amazing, you guys, when you do this.
I had cut into that, so I'm going to just grab the spice. And thank goodness for dishwashers. All right, Deanna, take that away for me.
All right, so we'll see you back here tomorrow. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a wrapper on this, and I'm going to marinate this overnight.
Now, as you can see, I've got this into a bowl, and I'm
going
going
to move the camera.
just put a plastic wrapper over it. Well, I'm trying to anyway. This is supposed to be the good stuff. Okay. Anyways, we've got this. Now we're going to set it into the refrigerator overnight. So we're not going to take this and cook it until tomorrow morning.
Hey everyone, this morning we got up and we got our pork butt on in the oven. Mom was so excited. She put this on. I think, what time did you put this on?
I've been up since 4 a.m.
Yes, so anyways, Mom's been cooking this and she's been slow cooking this.
Slow cooking, that's the answer. But here's the process now.
Yes. And anyways, this is the process. So I wanted to give you guys, we've already halfway cooked this, but we are no way done because we've got to put the barbecue sauce on this and everything. And you can already tell, let me get a fork right here. You can already tell how, look at that. This is going to fall off the bone. Look at that. Look how nice and tender that is. Look at that. See that? I got to show you guys. It's already like, look at that. Fall off the bone. See that? And that's what you want. You don't want a tough pork butt.
Right.
You want something that's very moist and tender.
Now this if you remember yesterday, we put the mustard all over it, slathered it all over, on all sides and everywhere.
And our spices.
And our spices. And then we put it in a bowl overnight, and I covered it. And this morning I got up at 4 a.m., and right now it's almost 11. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to empty this juice out of the pan, and I'm going to put barbecue sauce on it.
Yes.
And it's going in for 2 more hours.
Yes. I took a little piece of this pork butt off to try it, and it is really good.
Oh, the rub on it's unreal.
Yeah.
But follow what I did to it. And
now, Mom's going to put some Sweet Baby Ray's on this now.
Yeah, we're going to kind of smother this, so I got another bottle.
Yes. Let me just get it open. Here.
Okay.
Mom is putting on the other bottle.
Yeah.
While I get this one out, the rest of it. Because you need all kinds of barbecue sauce.
Yes. The barbecue sauce, you're going to slather that on.
Yeah, so we're using just the original recipe of Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay, now I'm going to...
Because they have a lot of different varieties.
Yeah, it's the original.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you can get whatever you like, but
yes.
I like the original.
And they also make, if you can't have Sweet Baby Ray's because it's too sugary or whatever, they do make a sugar-free.
Yes, they do. They have a sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sauce on. Now, here's some more.
Now, I'm going to just turn this.
Yep.
Okay, so you can see
the
process of this.
Let me straighten out the pan there.
Now we're going to go all over on the other side.
Here's some more barbecue sauce.
And we're going to do this side now.
But we got this on sale at Kroger's. They had a 3-day special.
Yeah, for $1.49 a pound. And that's why I said this is, and you saw how I took off the fat. Now, a lot of people don't do that, but I do. And it doesn't make it dry or nothing. I mean, it's still plenty of fat in there that it's going to make it very tender. So don't worry about that.
I wanted to show you guys, Mom put a lot of barbecue sauce on this.
Yes, that's the only way you should eat pulled pork.
Yes, with the lots of barbecue sauce.
I flipped it over, and it's like this on the bottom. So now, and I did empty the juices in the pan. So what we're going to do now at 275, excuse me, I almost said 175, but it's 275, and you're going to put it on for another 2 hours.
Yes.
Uncovered. It's going to be just like this for 2 hours.
Because you want that barbecue sauce to caramelize.
Right.
But anyways, we're going to put this on for 2 hours, and we'll see you guys back. Everyone, this has come out of our oven, and look how good that looks. That looks amazing. Now, we cooked this for 8 hours, and it looks amazing. Now, Mom's going to pull this apart, but I wanted to show you guys how it looked when it came out. See how the barbecue sauce is all nice and caramelized on that? Look at that. That looks absolutely wonderful.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of the pan.
Yes.
And I'm going to remove the tin foil. And then I'm going to shred it in the pan that it's in.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to shred this on up, and we'll be right back.
See how that goes? And you're just going to pull it apart, just like that. See that? This is what's called pulled pork. See how you just pull that? You got all that barbecue sauce in there. And this is what makes your pork.
Yep.
And there's that bone. And you wouldn't find it. Let's pull. Ooh, a little hot.
We've got the bone removed, and all Mom's doing is just pulling this apart, but this is pulled pork.
And that's the process of it. And the one thing I like about this is that you can look at it. See how meaty this is? If you take that bottom layer off, trust me, you're not going to miss that. And this is what you end up with.
And it's real tender.
Yes,
very
it's
tender and
very
juicy.
tender, and the meat is very, very good. And you can pull it apart. And then you can also add a little bit more
barbecue sauce.
barbecue sauce to it.
Yep. All right, everyone, here is our pork butt. We cooked this for 8 hours, and look how good this looks. Now, this would be perfect for a sandwich, or you can just have it on the side, but it is really, really good. This is very moist, it's very tender, it's not dried out, and it's got a good enough amount of seasoning on it, and it's really delicious.
I'm going to plate us up some with the sandwich, and we're going to eat this.
Yep.
Yum.
And you can see it makes a lot.
Yeah.
So, if you have a large family or whatever, you can see it makes a couple days meal, and it can feed a couple, people for a couple days. Okay, everyone, I've made up my sandwich, my pulled pork, and what we had with this was a Caesar salad. So I just have a Caesar salad right here. It's just a baked salad, from Dole. So it's just a plain Caesar salad, and I have our pork sandwich. Look how good that looks. Look at that. And then Mom's going to show you her plate.
I can't wait to show you mine. Yummy.
Okay.
Move that.
Okay.
I'll put that over there. Now, I like to do mine a little different. I like mustard and pickle on mine and onions. So, here I am. I got my salad, my sandwich. I'm going in for a bite, and I'll tell you how it is.
Yes.
All right, Dee Dee, let's take a bite. Oh, my.
Very good. All right, everyone, I wanted to thank you guys for watching our barbecue pork butt video. Please click the subscribe button and notification bell so that way every time I come on, you know. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Mom and I would love to have you as part of our YouTube family.
It's a party favorite. Take
Yes.
my word for it. I make a lot of these for parties.
Yes, it is truly a party favorite. So take care. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.